Hello friends, today we will do some notes on subtraction. You will need your blue math folder, a pencil, and markers. We will need purple, red, and green. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Turn to the next page in your folder, which is going to be page 10. We are going to number our page, page 10. And the title of this page will be Subtraction. All right. And we are going to block off our page. Oops. Okay, now we normally do a big plus sign like right in the middle, but today I'm going to ask you to move down just a little bit from the middle, like you would normally do it here. Let's move maybe a couple of finger spaces down and do this line, because we have several things that need to go up here at the top and only a couple things that go down here. Okay. All right, now we are going to split the top half in half. And then we're going to draw two lines on the left side only. We're going to draw 1, 2 lines just like that. Right? All right, so there are 3 keywords that describe the pieces of a subtraction problem. So you have the top number, which is going to be the larger number. Then you subtract a smaller number, and then you have an answer. So we are going to give a mathematical term for each one of those numbers. All right, so we're going to begin with what is called the minuend, M-I-N-U-E-N-D. The minuend is the number from which another number is to be subtracted. All right, the minuend is the number from which another number is to be subtracted. All right, the minuend is actually going to be your top number. So let's go ahead and take our red marker and let's underline the word minuend in red. All right, and we'll go back to our pencil. I know I have a black marker, but it's just so you can see better. Let's go ahead and use our pencil. And let's put our subtraction sign and a line. And if the minuend is going to be your top number, then we're going to want to be up here, right? So let's write the number 347. 347 is going to be our minuend for our example. All right. And now we're going to talk about the smaller number that we are subtracting from this minuend. And it is called a subtrahend. Subtrahend. S-U-B-T-R-A-H-E-N-D. The first part is just like subtract, but you stop at the A. Subtrahend. Right? And the subtrahend is the number to be subtracted from the minuend. And let's go ahead and underline this word with our purple marker. And the way I remember which is which is I remember them in alphabetical order. The minuend, the M would be first, so the minuend is first. The subtrahend, since it starts with an S, would be the second number. Okay, so that's how I remember it. So in this example problem, let's make 215 our subtrahend. All right, and the final part of a subtraction problem is the answer. And the mathematical term for the answer of a subtraction problem is the difference. So the difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. All right. So the difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. All right, and we're going to go ahead and use our green marker to underline the word. And then let's subtract. So 7 minus 5 is 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So for this problem, our difference is 132. All right. Now on this bottom part, just like in an addition problem, we want to line our problems up from the ones place. So we're going to put a little star here, and we are going to say line up the minuend. Remember, that's the top number, and the subtrahend from the ones place. Okay. And I'm actually going to take my red again, and I'm going to underline minuend in red, just so we keep that in mind, those words and where they go. All right, so down here we are going to just do 2 little sample problems that have different a different number of digits in the problem, just as a reminder of how we line these up from the right. All right, so let's take our pencil and go ahead and put a subtraction sign, and then a line, and then a subtraction sign, and a line. All right, we'll do that in pencil. And this first problem, we are going to use our red for our minuend. And our minuend for this one is going to be 3,618. All right, 3,618. And notice there are 4 digits in the minuend. We're going to write our subtrahend in purple. All right, our subtrahend for this problem is going to be 203. Now notice that only has 3 digits, but we line them up by the ones place. All right. So let's go ahead and use our green marker, and let's find the difference. 8 minus 3 is 5. 1 minus 0 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. And 3 minus nothing is 3. So your difference is 3,415. All right? And we're going to do one more example of lining the problems up by the ones place regardless of the number of digits in the problem. We're going to do a 5-digit number on this one for our minuend. Let's do 98,864 for our minuend. 98,864. Now notice that has 5 digits. And for our subtrahend in purple, we are going to subtract 813. All right, and that has 3 digits, but we line it up by the ones place. All right. So we have our minuend, we have our subtrahend, lined up by the ones place. Now let's find the difference and use green. All right, 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. 8 minus 8 is 0. 8 minus nothing is 8. 9 minus nothing is 9. All right, so that is our difference. And notice once again that everything is lined up by the ones place when you subtract.